Hey everyone, it is January 30th, 2021. Welcome to the new year. I hope you've had a good time so far. Today's video is going to be all about revision. It's not so much a general how-to guide for all stories everywhere, but it is going to be a what I'm doing in this specific situation update informational video. There's no right way to revise a novel, there's no one set way to revise a novel, but this is what I have been doing this month, and I wanted to share it all with you. So let's get into it. After I finished the first draft, my first order of business was to take a break. I had done a lot of writing and written more days in a row and more words in a period than I had ever in my life, I'm fairly sure. So I took, I think it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks off, and just let myself not work on anything, which felt very strange at first after so many days of writing to suddenly not have to write anymore. It was very odd, but it was definitely needed and definitely helpful. My focuses for last year were just to get myself writing regularly again and also get my ideas down on the page. I didn't really care about quality or cohesiveness or even completeness. There are definitely a few scenes in that first draft that I need to have in the book, but I completely skipped over because I just had no ideas for how they would go. So editing the first draft feels like much more trouble than it's worth. It's just too messy and all over the place, and there are too many big changes that I want to make. So I knew early on that my plan once I finished was going to be to write an entirely new draft for the second draft. With that in mind, my plan this month was to not do any writing and work entirely on prep. I want to have a better plan in place before I start writing this draft. The first draft, I just kind of jumped in feet first, and this time I want to actually have an outline and a structure and make sure the big questions that I had from the last draft are answered before I start writing this draft, so that it's all cohesive and actually leads up to a proper climax and resolution and things feel like they're going on the same track. Starting next month, I am going to be back to the old grind. I will be writing every single day. I have a slightly lower word count goal than I did for the previous few months, due to the fact that I took an entire month off of writing, so I want to ease back into it. And also, I want to be focusing more on quality of content. I'm going to actually write a cohesive draft that someone could actually sit down and read, even if it might need a lot of editing in the future. So there you go. There's an update on what I've been doing this month, what I plan to do next month, and how things are going with me. I'm definitely excited to get back to writing, although at the same time I'm a little bit nervous. It's been a whole month since I've written, so I have to get back into that routine. And also, I want the ideas in my head to be equally great on the page, which is hard. But I will get there, I have faith, I'm still very excited and inspired and loving this project, and I want to keep working on it, and I want to make it as great as it can be. So at least for right now, this is definitely where my sights are, and I think it has promise. I can't make any guarantees, but it's, working out a lot better than a lot of other things I've started. So we'll see what happens with that. I will, of course, keep you all updated here on social media. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're doing, and I will see you all next month. Bye, everybody.